Thank you. Now we'll have the leaders come up and tell us what they're going to perform. Lonnie?
We'd like to thank you all for coming out tonight. This is the Klukwan Chilkat dancers. We have a number of different clans represented tonight. The Kagwantans, show yourself. The Kanaktedi, the Ravens. The Shangukedi, Thunderbird. I believe we have some Kohos here. Koho, Michelle. We'll do our next song for you. I'd like to call on Joe Hotch to introduce this next song. It's the Bear Song, and Joe Hotch is the leader of the Brown Bear Clan House in Klukwan. Joe, could you come forward?
Thank you very much, Lonnie. There really isn't a big amount of introduction to this song. It's called Kustashi, a song about the bear. Sometimes we refer to it as a bear dance, but it isn't. It's just a song about the bear. The bear plays a large part in our culture. It teaches us a lot. So this is what the children is going to present before you tonight. Thank you very much.
This is our third celebration that our group has attended as a group from Klukwan. The kids have worked hard this year on making their own regalia. And there's quite a few that made their own button blankets this year. Those who made their own button blankets, step forward for a second. Katrina, Aisha, Timothy. Some of them had to change out of it. This next song that we're going to do is a Ganaftedi song from the Whale House. The boys, Josh Hotch and Tyler Spud will be dancing this dance with the Chilkat blankets. While they're getting ready for that, I'd just like to say something about, Fran Ulmer was up here earlier today, and she mentioned something about how for years our culture was suppressed, and Native people weren't welcome in a lot of places, and now we see a turnaround in these events, and we're all here celebrating our culture this week, and it's a real joy to be a part of it. And I've always been concerned that, having been a victim of racial prejudice for years, I was really cautious that I didn't want to be guilty of any kind of reverse discrimination. And I've always taught my kids to avoid such behavior themselves. At one time, I work at the school in Klukwan, and one time I heard some of the kids were playing some kind of club. No white kids allowed was their rule. And I was so concerned that they were playing this way, and I got a hold of my little boy and my niece, and I lectured them about treating other kids in this way, how much it hurts their feelings. They have feelings just like us, I told them. You shouldn't treat them like this. White kids are just like you, and they have feelings too. You wouldn't want to be treated like that. On and on for about 5 minutes, I lectured my kids, and my niece, I told him when I was done, now do you understand? And my niece looked up at me and she said, who's the white kids? So I guess my fears were laid at rest. She had no idea. Klukwan, as some of you may already know, is situated along the Chilkat River, and that's why we call ourselves the Klukwan Chilkat Dancers. But one thing that our ancestors were well known for was the trade routes up into the interior of Alaska. we had a stronghold on the trade routes into the interior. And as a consequence of all the trade that we had with interior peoples, the Athabasca and the Yukon, we traded a lot of songs with them. And I believe this is one of the songs that come from the interior area, the ptarmigan dance. We'd like to thank you for being a good audience for us tonight. We'll do our exit song now.